Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lesia and for you today I prepared a book tag. I haven't done book tags in quite a while and Christmas is nearing and I wanted to do something festive, and this is exactly the reason why. Today I'm doing the Festive Christmas book tag. This is an original tag that was created by Kate from Girl Reading, and I kind of even said that I was going to do it last year but it didn't come around to it, so I'm doing it this year. So let's get started. So the first question is a fictional family you would like to spend Christmas dinner with. And for this one I picked the Pevensey family from the Narnia Chronicles, which unfortunately I don't have in book form. I felt like aside from the Weasley family that are all very festive in season, another family that feels very special to me is the 4 kids that went into Narnia. Peter, Susan, Lucy and Edmund. Of course, Lucy and Edmund being my favorites. Peter I'm considering a bit of a doo-doo head. And I felt like all they had to do in the first book to bring back Christmas and make winter go away and the seasons change makes them a really good pick to spend Christmas with. The next question is a bookish item you would like to receive as a gift. And for this one I have 2 options. First one is I would like to get Susan's bow again from the Narnia Chronicles. I always wanted that bow together with Lucy, who thought that her magical potion was kind of the worst gift out of all 4. I agree, and I always coveted Susan's magical bow, and if I could get my hands on it, it would be really swell. But another item I would really like to have is the Cloak of Invisibility, and you guys would probably back me up on this because this is just something wonderful to have. I don't need any other Deathly Hallows, just a cloak would totally be fine with me, even if I have to crouch a little. A fictional character you think would make a perfect Christmas elf. For this question, I'm picking Leo from the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan, and the reason why I think he would make the perfect, actually the best Christmas elf ever is because he's always making stuff, he's always tinkering with things. And just remember that magical instrument he made for Apollo and all those other cool knickknacks that worked and were broken, but they were really fun. So I think he would make a really good Santa helper. He has a ton of fresh ideas, he executes them, they're fun, they're making perfect gifts. So I think Leo should be the honorary Christmas elf this year. What do you think? Next one is match a book to its perfect Christmas song, and for this one I have the perfect answer of all. So obviously I'm picking this book mostly because of our darling Sophie, because Sophie is the most entitled character out of a book I've ever read about, even more than Edmund in the beginning of the Chronicles of Narnia. Oh my god, she's so entitled in here, and she thinks that she's the most deserving human being on the earth, so I think Santa Baby is the perfect song for Sophie and for the school for good and evil. The next question is a book or fictional character you've been disappointed in and should be on the naughty list. And for this one I picked Magica by Clive Barker, and this is a book that I have been given to read by my boyfriend quite a while ago, and he said that he really loved that book and it was special and very cool, so I checked it out, but I didn't really get what the talk was about. I mean, it's very hefty, it's very long. This particular copy is absolutely gorgeous, and it's following a bunch of interesting characters in a very parallel universe that is also kind of linked to our own. But basically I didn't end up feeling anything for any of the characters, and their behavior leaves so much to be wanted, so I think this book goes on the naughty list. A book or a fictional character that you think deserves more love and appreciation and deserves to be put on the nice list. I couldn't think of just one book to pick, so I picked two. One of them being my all-time favorite and the other one a new release, a relatively new release that I think a lot more people should read because they would absolutely love it. And I'm talking about Nexus by A.L. Davro. This is a young adult novel following a girl who has suffered a major catastrophe and lost her father in this futuristic society that is bent on artificial looks. So the story follows Alani, who is recovering from a major trauma, and she has lost her two legs, and while she is recovering from this catastrophe, she is also dealing with the loss of her beloved father, who also has been the inventor of this huge virtual reality game that sucks Alani in as she is on her path to recovery. And Alani meets someone in the game and it draws her back in for more and more action and for the opportunity to be able to feel truly alive again. But all of this leads to unwanted circumstances and stuff starts happening in real life that Alani had not planned on, and a lot of stuff goes down, and the story has a delightful little twist which left me hooked, and I can't wait for the next book to come out in 2017. So you can grab this one and have a chance to catch up before the sequel comes out. Another book that I would really think has to get more recognition is The Wizard's First Rule by Terry Goodkind, and this is my favorite book. I started reading this fantasy series in 2010 and I truly love the characters. I love all of them, and if anyone has ever been qualified and good enough truly inside your heart, this is Kaylin O'Neill, my favorite female character in all of the books, I think. So yeah guys, go read this one. It's a superb fantasy series, there's such a good love story and magic powers, and it's absolutely terrific. Red, Gold and Green, a book cover that has a wonderfully Christmassy feel to it. Unfortunately, I couldn't come up with a book that has all of those colors on the cover, so I think we should go with this one. This is The Improbability of Love by Hannah Rothschild, and I still have to read this book, but don't tell me that this cover isn't Christmassy or festive enough. It has gold and it has a pop of red, and it's so deliciously cute and also has a hint of romance in the air, so I think this book is absolutely perfect. So now for the last question. A book or series you love so much you want everyone else to find under their Christmas tree this year so that they can read it and love it too. And for this one I'm definitely going with this 50th anniversary edition of The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov. This is a Russian classic that I newly purchased and I'm super obsessed with this edition. It's décollage, it's super pretty, it has Russian quotes on the inside flaps, and it's an absolutely terrific book, one that you will immensely enjoy. For everyone who loves dark humor, magical realism, and all kinds of insider jokes, you would really love this book. For anyone who wants a glance on the USSR or Russian regime, you will also quite enjoy the story. And if you like reading about all kinds of impersonations or variations of the devil himself and his character, this book will leave you of a great impression of what he can do and of his team, and I'm definitely pushing it so that you will find this book under your Christmas tree and thoroughly enjoy it. Alright guys, so that was it for the festive Christmas book tag. Thank you Kate for coming up with the questions, those were a ton of fun to answer, and I would love to tag you guys. If you haven't done this tag yet, please feel free to do so and tell me what are your answers to the questions in this tag in the comments. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you liked the video and subscribe to my channel for more stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!